today from college. I miss my baby when she was a baby. So like I said, today we are gonna do a video about. So Gigi is officially 19. She just turned 19 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So we are gonna do a video to see how she feels about having two mommies. So she's been having two mommies since she's 4.
4, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I want to say 4.
So yeah. So let's see how she feels. What can she say about having two mommy? What's the experience? What's the difference? How do you feel about having two mommy?
I mean, like, I'm pretty indifferent to it. Like, it just feels normal, you know? Like, it doesn't feel like...
Doesn't feel any different?
No, like, I feel like it's exactly the same.
Oh, okay. So how do you feel about, like, your friend? You're the only one who have two mommy.
Yeah, but, like, I don't know. It's not something that, like, I've ever was embarrassed about. Like, even when you and mom are getting married, like, in Connecticut, like, I told all my friends. Like, everyone knew. I told all my teachers. I was like, yeah. Like, it was never something that, like, I was like, oh, I feel like I have to hide this, or I was embarrassed about. It was just like, okay, like, it is what it is.
So, basically she went to primary school, junior high school, she went to middle school, she went to high school, through all of that, having two moms, and out of her friends, she's the only one who has two mommy. Like, her friend has straight parents.
No, for sure.
So she's the only one who has two mommy. But I don't know. I think that we didn't raise them any different.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't think you guys did. Obviously, I think I'm a little different though, because like I kind of like had the experience of both, because like dad is still in my life too. But like I don't feel like I was raised any differently. Like, it's a regular family.
So because you have your dad, so your dad is on your life, like, so you had that since you were little. You had that how can we say that? Had that fortune to have your mommy and two mommies and your daddy. It's always been there. But does that make you feel any different? I mean, because you see your daddy, because your daddy live in a different country, so you see your daddy probably once a year or once every 2 years.
Yeah, like once a year, once every 2 years. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, before, when you were little, you used to see him every week.
Yeah.
So that's different. But when it comes to the how, like, how do you feel? How do you think the dynamic is different? How do you think it will be different having a mommy and a daddy and having two moms?
I don't know. Like, I don't think there would be a difference. I don't think so. I'm not sure, because yeah, I just don't think there will be a difference, realistically speaking. But it's also because I know that's not my reality, so it's not anything I ever think about. Like, it's not ever, like, I'm never just like, oh, like, I wish I was raised like with a dad and mom at home at the same time, or like anything like that. I was just kind of like, okay, like, that's not what I have. Moving on. Like, it's not something I dwelled at. It's not something where I always thought, like, what if. So basically, I can't answer that question because it's not something that I ever thought about, and I can't think of anything in the top of my head.
Okay, that's good. So you're 19 now. What would you say to a little girl who is probably 12, 11, 12, 13? That's the age, basically, the preteens and teenagers start to feeling bullied in school, and they don't want to be different. They don't want to be the one that have a different family, the one that have, just a one dad or one mom, What would you say to a little girl like that age?
That, like, if it's something like this, you're not different. Like, you're not the only person who's going through this. It's like, you're not the only person in the world with a single parent. You're not the only person in the world that has, like, 2 moms or 2 dads or, like, whatever else. So, like, you're not alone. And if you are being bullied for that, then maybe you're hanging around the wrong type of people, and change your friend group. Because I think that's why I never was, like, embarrassed about it or, like, shy about it, because I was fortunate enough to always have people in my life that never, basically that people around us that never were like, that's bad that your parents are like, that you have two moms, like it shouldn't be like that. Like,
I mean, your friends, out of all of you, I think your friends are the closest one to me.
Yeah,
because I like.
It's also too because of the way I am with you too. Like I'm so open with you that you've met you've met all of my friends.
So basically, like your friends call me mom. They very. I know them. I mean, she's. So when it comes to her friends, I feel like they're really cool. They're very open.
Yeah, I think it just worked out like that because I also don't let a lot of people in. The few people I do let in, like. I think
but you were also never embarrassed about having to mom. You used to talk everyone.
Like I don't ever remember a period of my life where that was like ever thought. And I just think it's because I just grew up around it. Because I was 4 years old. But I also think like I look at things a little differently compared to other people. I feel like so that might be like to do with it too. But like it's never something I ever felt like I should be ashamed about or that I should have to hide. Like it was always something I'm very, very public about and like even like proud about because you guys were like lesbian and stuff and weren't going through this before it became something that's more accepted because now for my generation it is more accepted in comparison.
Of course.
In comparison to for your generation.
Now you guys are more open to like people to accept it, like people to see two girls, two boys, whatever. When we started it, it was very it was really a taboo. It was really
not saying that it isn't like there's obviously still people that go through that same experience, but in comparison, the people that go through it are significantly less. So I think that if anything, it's something that I should be proud about, that it's something that you and mom went through and chose to like go through knowingly that you're just going to be like a rough patch and you're going to have to experience people judging you for like the person you love and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't think it was anything I was ever like.
So now you have a boyfriend.
Yes.
So what did your boyfriend said? Like, what did you say when he found out? Well, I think he found out because he went to middle school with you, so he knew even before you was your boyfriend. So he knew. I mean, they've been together for 2 years now.
Yeah, 2 years, 2.5.
So it's a great kid. I love that kid. I wish in the future they can really stay together. I love that kid. But I just wanted you to have a different perspective of like Raylan is 16, Gigi is 19. I am gonna try to do one with Jerlyn and Ashley together on Christmas Eve. I don't know if that's gonna happen because both of them, they do not like camera. They do not like to speak in the camera. They're very shy and very private. And also we have to understand they're already married. They got their own family. Ashley has a baby, so I have to respect that. But I'm gonna ask and I'm gonna see if they want to talk about it. But it's different from Raylan's perspective. It's different from Gigi. I'm pretty sure it's different from Ashley. I'm pretty sure it's different from Jerlyn. Jerlyn was the oldest one when we got together. So it's different, but at the same time,
Jerlyn probably has the biggest opinion out of all of us because as long as I can remember, you and mom were always together, and definitely for Raylan, you and mom were always together. So it would have affected her and Ashley more.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So it is what it is. So we're gonna try to get their opinion and see. But I wanted you to see. Because there's a lot of people asking, like, what did the kids say? Like, how do your kids feel about it? How did they grow up like that? We try to do things our own way. We didn't try to do things about having a mom and dad. Like I said, my mom and my dad were together for 50 years until my dad died. And I grew up in a very, very strong family bond. Like really.
But, like, I think about that, like, I think the reason why people are like so obsessed with like the ideal families, like a mom and a dad or whatever, it's because I think that derives from like that ideally you have like femininity and masculinity and like you need a good balance of that. So for example, like we spoke about this in my club. So, for example, like when you think about masculinity, who do you think about? Like, who's the first person? Don't think about it so much. Like,
my dad.
Yeah, exactly. And when we went around the room, most people said a guy. But when I think about masculinity, I had dad in my life. I had grandpa in my life. Like a whole bunch of uncles in my life. But the person I think about is you, right? Out of the people in my life. And it wasn't just me who said, and that's not just me saying that because I have two moms, because I was raised by more than two moms. It's just like certain attributes that I associate with masculinity that the immediate person that I think about is you. And that's not something because, I was raised by two moms, because there was this other guy who also said the same thing, and he was raised by a dad and a mom. So I think an ideal family is probably a mix of femininity and masculinity, but I don't think that masculinity can only be found
in a male frame and figure.
Yes, so I think that's where
I think
people
that's a really
are
good
going
explanation.
wrong. Yeah.
Because I mean, like I said, I have a very strong personality. When it comes to that, I have a really strong personality. Like I don't play no games. I don't like games. I'm very tough. I was very tough on them. Growing up, like education is still the key to me. Like a lot of the things, I wanted them to grow and have formation. I wanted them to grow a foundation. So whenever we're not here, they still have it. Whenever they go away, they still have it. And I can say that I'm glad, because when I actually first went to college, actually didn't change when she was away to college. Gigi went away to Paris. She went to
Dublin.
You went to Paris, but you went to
Dublin.
Dublin.
Yeah, I was away in Dublin.
But she went to Dublin for a year. She just finished now. Today she just came back from college. She just finished her first semester in the college here. So I think I can say that I did a good job, and they are very. My kids, the four of them, they have different personality, but they are very formed. They are very respectful when it comes to old people, when it comes to older people, when it comes to any authority, when it comes in school. They were never there to be disrespectful to a teacher, because I teach, and they know what I went through, and I used to come home and talk to them about it. So none of them will ever be disrespectful to someone in school. Older people, they know they have a grandma, they know they used to have a grandpa. So I always said, before you say something, before you do something stupid, think about your own immediate family. Think about your mom, your dad, your grandparents. You don't want nobody to do that. So that was the information that I wanted for you guys, and I think we did it. But I just wanted you to see you guys and see your opinion.
Our perspectives.
Thank you so much, baby, for doing that. This is my baby. This is my baby. Here, my baby, my baby. Now, Miss Lena is over there. She just got home from work. I'm just gonna put her on the video so she can close it with me. She's screaming. Look at her. She's on the phone.
Oh my god. Hi.
Say bye, Gigi.
Bye.
Bye, YouTube. Look, YouTube, who's here?
Hello.
She just got home. All right, it's gonna be until next time.
Bye.